So people have actually asked the right question, like what would heaven on earth be like after the takeover? After we take this rock, what will heaven on earth be like? Well, some people already live in this manner, and it's going to be an adopted thing across all nations on how heaven on earth will actually work. We will be allowed to wake up at any time of day, unless there's something you're scheduled for, obviously. Our work is always considered an experience to ourself, and our own opinion of ourselves actually matters in the world of tomorrow, not the opinions of everybody else of what job you do. The food is absolutely free and in abundance, literally. It's also going to be GMO free, organically grown, and if there's anything that's been screwed by the previous management, we will do generation of planting after generations to grow a DNA strand in these foods to make them healthy again. Because they eliminated all the family history of each individual vegetable and fruit out there that's, under their company, and it eliminates the entire genetic history, and they label that junk DNA. And that's exactly what makes it have nutrients, is that history. True nutrients. Not the basic ones that just keep you alive for the day. Not filler. Everyone, and I mean everyone, from every corner of the earth will have a mansion. You can choose a house if you want, but you get a mansion by birthright. Why? Well, because my father's house has many mansions. And everyone, and I mean everyone, is going to pull their weight so that not so much weight is pulled by just one person. We're going to utilize some math here. If every able-bodied person on Earth worked a specific job that keeps the system functioning at least one day a year and showed up on their scheduled day, or had a replacement for their scheduled day, but at least somebody showed up for each position, you'd have the other 364 some odd days left of the quote-unquote Gregorian calendar year. We're just going to remove any kind of remnants of Pope Gregory, the one that caused the Gregorian calendar that we go by. And you can do whatever you want as long as you cause no harm to another person or their property. We're going back to natural law, folks. If some Freemasons that are still trying to run courts in those days somehow have a police force that's enforcing these heinous laws that put worthless money in their pockets in those days, after we take over, we just tell them no. They have no power. But you're only going to see a little bit of resistance to heaven on earth in the beginning. The people themselves are going to want heaven on earth. They're not, whoever tries to take over after I do, it will fail if they're trying to do bad things, or if they just take the position of running certain things. And when I'm taking over, I by no means am running anything. I'm not going to be anybody's leader. I'm just taking over the world because, well, you guys need to be conquered nation to nation. You are vile, and you need to be taught a lesson. Ultimate lesson: you don't pay attention, somebody like me takes over.